Let's talk about how you deal with challenges and perceived failures. Hi, my name is Inga Dexner, and today, when I film this video, is 11th of March, and in exactly 3 months, I will be 51. And I want to share 100-day challenge that I set up for myself last month, and which I think I epically failed, and I decided to reset it, and I wanted to share my insights along the way so it might be useful for you when you are dealing with setbacks, and why it's okay to start again even if something didn't work as you planned. For instance, so I set up a set of tasks that I wanted to complete daily. Not only I set that list, I needed to publicly announce, because I thought if I announce publicly, no way I will be able to fail, aka not to complete the whole list. And the thing is, I was overly ambitious. I think the list had like 7 items. The reason why I didn't choose a sane way, just 1 or 2 tasks maximum, is because all of these activities were required for my daily success, like journaling, reading, learning, and so on and so on. And I thought there is no point in not doing all of them, because I need to be able to complete each of these tasks. And you could guess right, I epically failed in terms I kept forgetting to either read or journal, or I didn't look at the list at some point at all. When I realized that I've been kind of failing in several consecutive days, I lost this motivation, I lost interest, and I just gave up. And but then I thought, you know what? Who or what stops me from resetting and start again? Yes, I wanted to finish it before my birthday, and technically I will still be able to finish before my birthday. It will be 90 days rather than 100, but it's not about being perfect all 100 days. And when you choose challenge for yourself, set maybe doable amount of time. It could be 1 day, it could be 7 days. Because I failed at 2 items out of 7, I perceived the whole project as a failure and kind of stopped doing many of the things. And I considered myself a failure at that particular moment, completely forgetting that I made significant changes in my life since I set up that list. One of the tasks on the list was to go to the gym 3 times a week and exercise every day. So I didn't manage to exercise every day, but what I did, I hired a personal trainer, and at the moment I'm going to the gym 4 times a week, and I'm very, very proud of myself. But at some point I was dismissing this success altogether. So I wanted to share with you 2 things that might help you. So when your circumstances are changing, you're allowed to change your goals. You may discard some of them or replace with something else. It's your life, it's your rules. So be flexible, and especially be flexible in self-judgment, and be gentler to yourself. And second of all, it's so important to celebrate every single small win in your life, because we tend to be very critical towards ourselves and dismissing even huge wins and successes. So that's why even if you start celebrating tiny victories, you will be better off. And for me, I'm really proud. I've been working with my personal trainer for 2 weeks now. And even though people are saying to me that they can see changes, I don't see those changes myself. But I promise that it's a process. I'm focusing, and I'm proud that I still show up even though I'm in constant pain. My muscles are sore, and it is a bit like torture. So that's why it's important to focus on process, even if the results seem to be slowly showing up. And third insight it is when we focus on consistency rather on instant wins. And like in our days when virality is so valuable, when becoming overnight success is possible, we kind of dismiss slow results. We dismiss processes that require time. It is really hard to go and do the workout, to go to the gym. It is hard. I don't blame anyone choosing a faster approach. It's not my choice. I think I would rather stay the way I am rather than going for quick fix. But I can totally relate because it is excruciatingly painful and hard. And I keep reminding myself how proud I am feeling that I was able to do it. And I'm also very grateful to people who support me on my social media platforms, who are watching my videos, and on my Facebook and on my Instagram. I am sharing some moments from my trainings, and maybe I will put some snippets here as well. But it's so heartwarming to see the support from people. Some of them I know really well, and some of them are just connection on Facebook, but it's really encouraging to see this support. So if you see somebody sharing their story, put the like. Well, obviously you're welcome to like my video, but regardless, like when you see somebody sharing their story, support them. It means a lot to people reading it, and it doesn't cost you anything. So this is my spiel for today, my inspirational talk, and I will keep you posted. One of the intentions was to share daily on the progress, but it is very time consuming, and the workload in the gym has taken up so much of my time that I barely keep with my business commitments and day-to-day life. But I'm doing my best to stick to my plan, and I will keep you updated. If you haven't signed up for my channel, please do, and say hello in the comments, and share what are you working on. Let's say I have tied up my milestone to my birthday, but let's say if you could do something for yourself in the next 90 days, post them in the comments, share, and let's support each other. It was Inga. Talk to you very soon.